Have you ever witnessed someone twist the truth so boldly it leaves you speechless? In a quaint boutique nestled in the heart of downtown, a woman known for her sharp tongue and sharper demands, stormed in one chilly afternoon, clutching a crimson scarf. Her voice sliced through the hum of shoppers, accusing the store of selling her a cheap, defective rag that had unraveled after one wear. Customers froze, eyes darting to the scene, as HOA waved the torn fabric like a battle flag, demanding a full refund and an apology. The staff, led by the soft-spoken manager Lynn, stood calm but firm, sensing something wasn't right. HOA's accusations painted a vivid picture. She'd bought the scarf, a luxurious hand-woven piece, just days ago, only to find it shredding after a single outing. She claimed the store was scamming customers with shoddy goods, her voice rising with every word, drawing a crowd. Lynn, with years of retail experience, noticed the scarf's edges weren't frayed. Naturally, they were cleanly cut, almost surgically. She asked HOA to recount the story again, but HOA's details wavered. The date of purchase shifted, the story of how it tore grew vaguer, and her indignation felt rehearsed. Lynn's gut told her this wasn't a defective product, but a calculated performance. Enter Min, a quiet cashier who'd been watching from the sidelines, holding a piece of evidence that would turn the tables. Security footage from the day HOA visited. Min, barely 20 and new to the job, had a knack for noticing details others missed. He'd seen HOA linger by the scarf display, her hands moving too quickly for a casual browse. When Lynn called him over, Min hesitated, nervous about confronting a customer so loud and commanding. But he stepped forward, pulling up the footage on a tablet. The video was crystal clear. HOA, standing alone by the display, had slipped a pair of scissors from her purse, snipped the scarf's edge, and stuffed it into her bag. Gasps rippled through the crowd as the screen played the truth. HOA's face paled, but she doubled down, claiming the video was doctored, her voice now a mix of defiance and desperation. Lynn, unflinching, pointed out the timestamp and the unmistakable details of HOA's outfit, matching the woman in the footage. The crowd's murmurs grew louder, their sympathy shifting to skepticism. The confrontation escalated as HOA, cornered by the evidence, pivoted to a new tactic: personal attacks. She called Lynn incompetent, accused Min of planting the footage, and even turned on the onlookers, snapping at them for judging her without knowing her life. But the truth was undeniable, and Lynn wasn't done. She revealed another twist. HOA had tried this stunt before. A regular customer, an elderly woman named Mrs. Tran, piped up from the crowd, recalling how HOA had once returned a stained dress that smelled suspiciously of her own perfume. Mrs. Tran's voice, frail but firm, added weight to Lynn's case, exposing HOA's pattern of deceit. The boutique, a family-run business, had always prided itself on trust, and HOA's actions struck at its core. Lynn, her voice steady but laced with emotion, explained how such scams hurt small businesses, forcing them to raise prices or cut staff. The crowd nodded, some whispering about their own experiences with entitled customers. HOA's bravado began to crumble. Her shouts turned to stammers as she realized the crowd wasn't on her side. Lynn, seizing the moment, made a bold move. She refused the refund publicly, holding up the torn scarf and declaring, "We won't reward dishonesty. This scarf was perfect until you destroyed it." The crowd erupted in applause, a wave of support for the staff stand. HOA, humiliated, grabbed her purse and stormed toward the door, but not before Min quietly added, "We've saved the footage for the police if you try this again." HOA froze, her exit less a grand escape and more a defeated retreat. The boutique buzzed with chatter as she vanished into the street, her reputation in tatters. The aftermath left the store stronger than ever. Lynn and Min became local heroes, their story spreading across social media as customers shared the tale of the scarf scandal. The boutique launched a campaign called Shop with Trust, encouraging honesty and celebrating small businesses that stand up to fraud. Lynn, reflecting on the day, felt a surge of pride not just for protecting her store, but for showing her team, especially young men, that integrity could win. The crowd support reminded her why she loved her work. It wasn't just about selling scarves, but about building a community rooted in fairness. For HOA, the consequences lingered. Whispers followed her in town, and her social media rants about the unfair boutique were met with screenshots of the footage, silencing her claims. What would you do if you saw someone twist the truth for personal gain? Share your thoughts. Have you ever faced a situation where honesty clashed with entitlement?